If you want to win big in 2026, don't start with goals. Start with a battle plan. Most women think that they need goals. What they actually need is direction. Resolutions don't work, but a battle plan in place, a strategic battle plan in place will have you winning in Q1 like never before. I'm going to be diving in today to the system, strategy, and support that you need to create the battle plan for success in 2026. I'm also going to invite you personally to create this along with me. So stay tuned for that invitation. We are diving in today for how you win big in 2026. Don't start with goals, start with your battle plan. All right, we are diving into the Slayer Day podcast. Hello, if we haven't met before. Hi, my name is Sandi Glandt. I'm a high performance productivity coach, busy mama of two, wife, best-selling author, and TV host. And today we're diving into the 3 tips that are going to help you win big in 2026. That's right. The new year starts now. We are not waiting until January to get the battle plan in place. So we are kicking off December, actually the middle of December by the time that this is out, with 3 big moves, 3 my big money moves if you want to win big in 2026. So the first tip that I have for you, let's dive right on in. Actually, before I do, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Every single week, there is new content coming out for you to help you slay your day, become productive, and unlock your full potential. So make sure you're subscribed to the show. And by the way, if you comment below and let me know that you subscribed, I'm picking 3 winners each week to come as a guest inside my High Performance Academy, which the only way you can get in now is by referral members only, or a signed copy of either my Slay Your Day book or my brand new Slay Your Way book filled with recipes and roadmaps that you need in 2026. So without further ado, comment below, let me know that you're here, that you've subscribed, and let's dive on it. All right, tip number 1 is to stop setting goals without a strategy. Now, I know this can sound like such a no-brainer, but goals tell you what you want. A strategy tells you who you need to become to get there. So many of us write out a laundry list of goals that we want, especially this time of the year. If you know, you know. And so between December and January, all of a sudden we have this long laundry list of all of these goals that we want to achieve, and we get all excited and we get all motivated. But I hate to break it to you, by the time we get to even the middle of January, for many people, it's the middle to end of January, half of those goals now have not even had 1 ounce of attention put on them. So most women set goals based on their feelings, based on inspiration or what sounds good at the end of December or beginning of January, but they don't have a clear strategic direction. And that, my friend, is what differentiates you from other women who are just setting goals. That's why so many people fall off the bandwagon, or they fall off in the middle or end of January, beginning of February, because they don't have strategic direction. This is where you and I are different here with Slay Your Day. So goals without strategy become wishes. It just becomes something that is a like to do, like to have, maybe one day. It's not something that you're putting clear strategy behind. Having a strategy defines where you're going and why it matters. So as you're going through this, I want you to be very, very strategic in how you're mapping out what are your goals and what is it that you're doing to support them. Strategy creates filters for you, right? So it's a yes, this is a definite, definitive yes versus a no. What's aligned with you? Where are you going? As a matter of fact, I'll share with you, I have had 2 things on my, we'll call it to-do list, priority list, that for the past, like this last quarter, Q4 of 2025, I have strategically said, I want to do these things, but I'm not putting attention on them until Q1. And the reason for that is I know what I have on my plate with the academy, with the book launch, with Call to Lead. I know how much capacity I have to put on certain things and projects, and it's just not in the bandwidth in Q4. So once those things get systems, automation, or team members on them, I can go into Q1 and really put focus and attention on those things that I'm going to do, but they will have a strategy in place. It's not just going to be a one and done. A lot of times people get really, really excited. They want to do something, they want to start something, but they can't be consistent. Does that sound familiar? If that's the case, it's because there's no strategy behind it. So you don't need 50 goals. You need one. You need one goal with one direction that simplifies everything. So that's what I want you to focus on right now. What is that one North Star goal that you can focus on for Q1 that is a 100% yes for you, that feels aligned, and that is going to allow you to really focus on what feels right for you right now, especially in whatever season you're in. So a strategy is a decision. A goal is a hope, it's a wish, and it doesn't have a plan. A strategy does. So that is my tip number one for you. Make sure that you are not just setting goals, but you have a strategy to back it up.
Ladies, can I be real with you? I'm 38. I get Botox. I'm a busy mom, and I do not have time for a 10-step skincare routine. That's why I'm obsessed with Liviand. It's a simple 4-step skincare system that actually works. It starts with a purifying cleanser. It removes the day, the makeup, and the mom life chaos, leaving my skin clear and fresh. Then I go to the vitamin C brightening serum. Instant glow even when I've had zero sleep. Next, I use the hyaluronic restoration cream, a total hydration boost that keeps my skin plump and smooth all day long. And finally, the firming cream. This one's the secret sauce. It visibly tightens, plumps, and renews your skin with the soursop leaf and fruit extracts, the dual peptides, and fruit stem cells. Basically, it helps me stretch those beauty appointments for months. Because as we know, moms deserve skincare that's simple, effective, and makes us feel amazing in our skin. Head to soursopnutrition.com and check out the Liviand Skin Care System. And don't forget, use code SANDY20 for 20% off your purchase. Liviand Skincare, aging on your terms.
Tip number two for you if you want a big 2026. Systems create the results, not motivation. You rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. I'm going to say that again. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. So what systems, my friend, do you have in place? So motivation is the spark, right? The systems are the engine. The systems are your freedom. The systems are the thing that allow you to run and go and create and have something that backs you up, even when you're not working, even when you're not sitting down at your computer and doing something, physically being there to actually get from point A to point B. Okay. A lot of times women blame themselves because they lose motivation. Okay. But instead of telling yourself you don't have the motivation or the bandwidth to do it right now, realize that motivation, it was never the tool. Okay. Systems are going to be the tool that you carry with you through the busy seasons, through the sick days, the travel days, the anniversary days, maternity leave, okay? Through work and through life. The systems are the freedom. I preach this and teach this all the time inside my high performance academy that the systems are what set you free, okay? Systems turn your goals into repeatable actions. And I would challenge you to look at what you're doing. And if you have anything that you're doing more than once on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis, there's a system for it. So what is it? Maybe you track it, write it down, have a doc for it, figure out what that is. Because if it's something that you're doing more than once, there is a system for it and it doesn't have to be you. Okay. If it's not systemized, it means it's relying on you, your energy, your motivation, how motivated you are, how plugged in you are that day. Guess what? Systems don't have feelings. So you don't have to rely on if it's going to get done, is it going to be posted, scheduled, or working? Because guess what? It happens no matter what. So systems are going to help you reduce decision fatigue. I probably do thousands less of activities in my business in a week just because I have systems built in. And I would hope that you, after listening to this, or maybe some of my previous episodes, that this inspires you to figure out what systems you need. If you don't know, I invite you to come check out one of our academy calls, or come pop in and send me a DM or a message and say, hey, Sandi, like, I would love to figure out what systems I need. And we go through a little audit together to figure that out. But systems are going to protect your time, your money, your energy, and allow you to show up fully. I mean, ladies, the whole reason why I built my business the way that I did was because I wanted freedom. I wanted freedom to stop my workday at 3 o'clock or 3:30 and take my kids to soccer practice. Life gets chaotic, and the systems keep you consistent. The systems keep you running and going and flowing in a way that it would be next to impossible to do and to replicate on your own. So again, if you're like, wow, Sandi, this sounds amazing, and systems sound like a dream come true, I promise you they are, number one. And number two, you can put them everywhere, everywhere and anywhere. Okay. So everything from your morning routine to your team, to your email funnels, your CRM, like this is what gets to work on autopilot. We have so many different ways that I share this inside the High Performance Academy. So if you want to figure out where to start, you can DM me the word academy to get more information. We are doing monthly mixers to come in to check it out. So if you want to pop in there, again, you can DM me the word academy. You can email me. I'll drop my email below, Sandra@sandraglandt.com, and just say, hey, I want to check this out. I want to do a little audit. I want to figure out what my systems are. And we'll get you in here to get a solid battle plan for you in 2026 to make sure you have more time, more money, more energy, and more freedom. All right. Tip number 3, before I dive in, comment below and let me know what is one area that you want to systemize right now that's going to free up more time for you. Is it your team? Is it your CRM with your email list? Maybe it's something in your home and you're like, I wish I had a system for this. And if this one thing had a system, this would free up at least a minimum an hour a day. And hey, let me know what you would do with that hour. I know what I would do. I know what I would do with an extra hour. And, I think a lot of the times women, we feel guilty for wanting more time for ourselves or out of the business, in the business. We feel guilty when we're working. We feel guilty when we're with our kids. But why? When you have systems in place and strategy and a support system, everything changes. But comment below. Let me know what you would do with one extra hour. I want to know. All right. And finally, tip number 3. If you want to go big in 2026, this is what you have to do. Tip number 3 is don't go at it alone. Support makes it all sustainable. If your 2026 dreams require you more than what you're giving right now to have more hours, more energy, more motivation than you're giving right now, and you're probably at your max right now, they're not sustainable and they need support. And support comes in many different ways. And I'm going to break just a few of these down here for you because I really want you to know what's possible. I really want you to know that support doesn't just mean, hey, your husband's supporting you and like ordering takeout for dinner so you don't have to cook tonight. That's one way, but there are many more. Okay. And you don't need more effort. You just need more support. So let's talk about it. What are the different ways that you can have more support? Okay. Support can be human, meaning your partner, meaning your team, meaning your community. If you don't know this already, you can come into the High Performance Academy and get support from myself, my team, the High Performance Academy ladies that support, collaborates, they host events together. It's literally next level support. Number 1, inside the academy with myself, my team, and the members. And number 2, inside the Call to Lead community. And the beautiful thing is here is no matter what ticket tier you purchase, the GA, the VIP, or a diamond, once you're in, you're in. And I will put that information in the description below so you can check it out. But this is an entire year of community-based building where we're doing micro experiences and VIP days. And I mean, like literally the options are endless. So find the support in human form, again, whether it's partner, spouse, team member, community, however you need that inside your business and your home, because that alone will take you to the next level. Can we just talk about how bedtime used to be for us? Oh my gosh, you guys, I was hanging off one side of the bed. My kids were laying sideways across the entire bed. And my husband, he was literally falling off the bed. Don't even get me started on the stiff necks. We were actually at the chiropractor more than we were sleeping. We just thought that we had to deal with it until we found Alaskan King bed. Now we can actually co-sleep without the kids kicking us all night long. Everyone has plenty of space, and my husband finally stays in the bed. And we all wake up feeling refreshed, like we actually slept the whole night, because we did. If you're a growing family like us, this bed is a total game changer. More space equals more snuggles, less stress, and so much more quality time. And that was the true reason why we fell in love with this bed. Trust me, you will never go back. So head on over to AlaskanKingBeds.com and use code SANDY for a discount. Wishing you and your family sweet dreams from my family to yours. Make sure you head over to AlaskanKingBeds.com. The next form of support that I want to mention is your tech support. So this is your automation, your AI, your tools. The one thing that I'll say here is AI will never replace human connection, right? That is why we need support on the human side with events and collaboration and community and all those pieces. But AI can take hours off of your plates. So it can help you with different automations or funnels or response or just lightening the load a little bit for you. So that on the tech side is a great kind of audit to look at and run down and figure out where you might need support more on the tech side of the business. Support can also be environmental, meaning your space, your calendar, your boundaries. Like, how are you supporting yourself there? Are you over scheduled? Are you over committed? Does your physical space, is it taking up a lot of clutter and energy? That is another area to look at as well when you look at support. And then finally, looking at the support that gives you clarity and confidence and builds momentum for you. Because when you have that through community, through mentors, through coaching, through other women, through tech and your environments, everything changes. Okay. And I want you to know that at the core of what I teach and how I show up as a coach and a mentor and a community leader, that this part right here, the support part, is so big, is so transformational that if you really want to win big in 2026, you have to have this right here: the human support, the tech support, the mentorship, the community, because this will be the game changer. Okay. This is going to give you the clarity, the confidence, the expansion, the growth, the momentum. Like, this really does check all the boxes. So I would highly recommend that you get yourself into a community. Maybe it's Called to Lead. Maybe it's a High Performance Academy. Figure out what works best for you, but get plugged in, because those that are going to win, the women that are going to win in 2026, are the ones that are prioritizing this, that are getting in, having the conversations, making the connections, showing up for others before it even happens for them. And the greatest transformations are happening. Okay. So I just want you to know this is a really, really big part of being in a community, and getting support is showing up and giving it. So I challenge you that today, to show up and give support in your community, with other women that you can support. And maybe you offer, some support to them on just sharing a social media post. It's free and anybody can do it. Okay. So little kind of micro pieces of support, and then really, really double down in 2026 on the big micro supports pieces with community and mentorship and leadership that are going to blow you up in 2026. The other thing that I want to mention is that if your goals rely on willpower, they'll die the moment you get busy, whether it's with the kids or with work, or just, I know so many people around me right now that are getting sick. Okay. So if you know that your goals rely on your willpower, the moment something goes off, and let's be real, like nothing ever goes according to plan, right? So like you have to almost anticipate that things aren't going to go according to plan and build that into your day and your systems and your life. Support is what keeps them alive. Support is the thing that is going to naturally build in those components of giving you more clarity, giving you support from women that like are going to be your cheerleaders and going to speak your names in rooms that you're not even in. That is true support. Okay. So I challenge you to figure out where you're going to find that support in 2026 so you can win big, explode your goals, and even surpass what you are planning for yourself in 2026. I have members of my High Performance Academy who are doing this right now. Within 30 days, they're 6xing their goals. And within just 45 days, even under 2 months, are 8xing their goals that they had just 2 months before. And it's because they have a strategy, they have a system, they have support, and they want it. They want it. They're hungry for it. They know that if they just had these couple little components, these puzzle pieces to put into place, they'll go to the moon. So if you want this for you, I want this for you. And again, if you want to get into the mixer that we do every single month inside the High Performance Academy to see if you're a good fit, to come in and see if this is the right fit for you going into this next season that you're in, comment below, let me know. You can just put mixer, or you can email me and my team, and I'll send you more information on the next upcoming mixer for the High Performance Academy. All right, so let's break it down and wrap up the 3 big things that are going to support you, the 3 big tools that are going to support you and your big goals in 2026. Number 1, strategy over goals. Number 2, systems over motivation. Remember, systems are the thing that unlock all of the goals and the big dreams that you want. Tired, when you're sick, when your kids are sick, it runs for you without any additional support. You set it, you forget it, and they're there. And number 3, support over solo effort. And it's all there for you. It's all there for you to take. So comment below. I want to help you work through this. If you want to work through this together and you want to be on a live training that I'm doing, comment the word battle for my 2026 battle plan that I'll be sharing with my high performance ladies. And I'm going to walk you through an entire training on what the battle plan is going to look like for 2026 to set you up for success. As always, I'm here to be your cheerleader, your support system, to give you the systems, the strategy, and the support to take you wherever it is that you want to go on your mission. Because when women link arms, when we link in systems, strategy, and support together, the opportunities are endless. Okay. So as always, make sure you go out and slay your day. I'll see you on the next one.